wait. That's what happens when you get time shifted.
Looks like you've come to.
So who the fuck is this?
I'm so glad you're okay, Yuri-chan. Miwa-chan. You were lying on the floor.
Completely unconscious. How do you feel?
Are you all right?
Senpai.
She didn't...
Huh? Don't push yourself.
She didn't get time shifted? She got timeline shifted? Like it's still 1985 to her, but she's on a different timeline, maybe? I refuse to believe that nothing happened, but she's clearly in her same element with people that know her.
You should stay in bed.
I'm okay. How did I get here? Goto-senpai found you. He carried you all the way here. He did what?
Sup?
The burning city.
What?
Were you there too, Senpai?
I don't know what you're talking about. You had collapsed in the science room.
Huh?
That is a red-ass flag if someone wakes up from collapsing is like, were you there in the burning city?
Miwa-chan, I saw it. The burning city from my dreams. Another night.
No, you didn't!
No.
Wait,
I
what?
was actually there.
She is talking about things that are incongruous with what just happened. Is this a different Iori from a different timeline?
While you were in there, how do I say this? Did you see any weird flashing screens? Anything like that?
No. There was nothing of the sort. A dream. That's all it was. I'm sure.
I don't believe you. Recall.
No way. It was real. And I saw him. He was there. At the burning city. Iori-chan.
Everyone's having a concern. Except Morimura, which is apparently just her. Yeah, I don't believe Goto because he has been like on top of everything the whole time.
I can see. Just like the place I saw in my dreams.
Because I'm pretty sure Morimura is just future her. So she knows. She has to know.
I see someone. Hey,
Tell her there is no telling.
Huh?
Okay.
Is that a gun?
Who are you?
I don't know. Tell her it's impossible to know how many layers this goes. We could be like 5 or 6 flashbacks deep. I don't even know.
I know that much.
Huh?
Wait, how?
do you
Who ordered you to come here?
ordered? I just saw a flash in the science room.
Hi, Sadie.
And the next thing I knew, I was here. Wherever this is.
Welcome to the stream. It is
You really don't know?
it is not going to be possible to catch you up on this story. It is a convoluted mess of 13 different threads of time travel and memory loss. and possibly alternate dimensions and timelines. And I don't even know what's happening.
In the year 2065.
The future? No way.
If the gate reacted to her, she must be one of the 15.
15?
And that's not all. She unlocked the gate. A locked gate can only be opened with Morimura's ID. It's as I suspected. Iori Fuyusaka is the real Chihiro Morimura.
Okay, confirmed.
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Confirmed.
How was the city destroyed?
We're safe at this distance.
Wait. Hold on. She said, you mean our teacher? And he was like, Which implies that the massive ass Chihiro Morimura that we know is a different person entirely. We already have precedent for someone acting as a different person. Okino presents himself as that other girl, the professor's daughter. Yeah, the real Morimura. Sadie, everything is spoilers, but we're only like 20% in. Like, it's just like we're being dropped like massive spoilers and developments and cliffhangers and every other, like, it's really good, but it's just like, it's probably the first story that I can think of that I get like after in like the first 25 minutes, I'm already being hit with like, what? And then it just never stops.
What is that?
The Daimos.
Right.
From the kaiju movies?
Not a bad comparison, but this one's a machine.
Those things appear in droves, hell-bent on destroying the world. Before long, they'll take over our very own town.
Wait a minute. How do you know so much?
Don't get the wrong idea. I saw it in a dream.
That's stupid.
That monster was wrecking the city. And it was coming for me. I ran for my life. There were other dreams, too. People talking about monsters. Maybe they weren't dreams after all.
Oh, Code Vein. It is made by the people that did Dragon's Crown. Code Vein is different.
My dreams have been so strange lately.
I mean, they're different people.
So I've been thinking, maybe they're premonitions.
What are your other dreams like?
What other dreams? Monster dreams. Oh, yeah, that one too.
In one dream, after the city
Yeah,
was
I get that.
destroyed, I wound up
Yeah, I didn't mean to say Code Vein is like
underground.
different in terms of like
In another
style.
one, I escaped
I mean,
the
it's a different
past
kind of game.
all by myself.
But like visual vibe I get.
All
But it's not the same studio is all I meant.
Morimura told me the same stories. Dreams, huh?
What do you know?
That's right.
I like
Lost the fight.
we're getting this in like segmented in such a way that like I don't know who knows what and when.
Goto senpai. When did I get so obsessed with boys? They keep showing up in my dreams.
That's true. She is kind of thirsty for like 3 different guys right now.
Who are you?
Wait,
How old is she? Probably 16, but maybe 100. I don't know.
a drone.
Wait.
Shit.
Wait.
They found me.
Wait. Wait. That's the first time.
Come with me.
That's the first time that robot has been presented as an enemy. Which implies that some of our characters are working against one another. Perhaps unknowingly? That appears to be a Sentinel.
Sekigahara got away.
Did you find Sentinel number 8?
Yes. It had been taken over by the Daimos.
Oh,
I suppose
shit.
it's risky to send units out autonomously.
Wait.
I'll restore manual control to number 8. Go ahead and shut it down for now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We had a surprise visitor. A Sekigahara.
He's in this sector.
Unfortunately, he got away. And not only that, can you see her? She's a student from Sector 4. Could he have brought her here? She looks familiar. Same class as Kisaragi, I believe.
Do they not know?
In any case, bring her back.
Wait, is she in a Sentinel? Iori who leapt through time. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh?
I would like to see that. Let's do that now. I was gonna say, it looks like she's in a Sentinel based on her surroundings, but she's clearly not naked, so... Okay, what do? Final battle a few weeks earlier, 1985. Okay.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
So this is exactly where Iori was when she got shifted to the scene that we just saw.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku. And the truth behind the Hanoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died.
Those are just actual history questions.
Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least.
Dude just wants to use time travel to go, like...
specific points in time.
What are you really
Oh.
working towards?
Okay, that's important information.
I want to know the truth.
These are Chrono Trigger gates. They go to specific time periods.
Are you all right?
I know, that A-,
This isn't
right?
like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
What a
That's
shit.
not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
Ho 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 ho! Let's go! We are not gonna get an answer to... Wait, what?
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
All right.
Hey, getting used to everything?
No.
The technology itself isn't so different
No.
from 40 years
No.
ago.
No.
The real surprise
Absolutely
is finding
not.
that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
So it's 2104. Wait. He said something about 40 years in the future. But we were in 85 and now it's 2104, so it's been like 120 years. So when the hell were they in 2064?
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
I have not had this many questions about a game storyline since Danganronpa 2.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
That's a lot of
all
factories.
fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective
Megumi.
ordering of parts.
Yakushiji.
The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
Okay.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network.
We do
Like
think.
protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-forces.
Okay. So that appears to be the source of our problem.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is the year 2064,
Okay, established.
you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064.
Reminder, it's 2104.
That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
So they did not have the Sentinels
We
last
managed
time.
a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188.
God, stop throwing years at
Far in the
me!
future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Alright, so 2188 is when Miura and Natsuno were in space. Sure, video playback. Let's use Future Scandal.
Before dawn on the 20th,
Uh-huh.
8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody,
Okay.
charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories.
Okay.
Authorities consider this an organized effort.
Those are some future crimes.
Mind hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years.
Oh, boy.
By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body.
Oh!
These are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation. And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
You can just take a warm body and upload your consciousness into them and overwrite the person that was in it before. Which has definitely happened to at least one of our characters, if not all of them, and is probably what those medicine drug things are about. Is about keeping it, that is about suppressing the other person's memory. Jesus.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So what do you have to say about that, Chihiro Morimura?
Memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3
Like, it
months
technically
prior to
hasn't been
the
discovered
log.
yet, but with time travel, like, with them just jumping around in temporal, like, they just leave. I've had enough of this. With them jumping around on the timeline, the fact that it hasn't been discovered yet, yeah, exactly. It doesn't for a second mean that it wasn't invented in the future and then brought back through time.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Okay.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds.
Look
over
at
the
this
22nd
evil man.
century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
But not first? So in a previous story bit, I want to say it's Amaguchi who follows Morimura into Shikishima. like she works there.
They kept talking about those interlocutors.
Uh-huh.
You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Sounds like it.
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all.
Of course it did.
Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Goto-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe
It's
so.
suspicious that
We're
you
almost
would
out of
say
time,
we
so
should
we'll need to
drop
move
it.
quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
She was like, I don't
My
know.
apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult.
What?
I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
That's very unnaturally mature of you. Also, what are you doing here? We first saw you in 1945, which it isn't now. I don't know what the good guys even implies at this point. Teller, like, I don't know what the... I don't know what the stakes are? I don't know who the actors are.
I have to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
The version of Chihiro that's mind-jacked is this one. We just heard that there was a discovery and future crimes where it's possible to basically like upload your consciousness into a different body. I'm going to assume this is future Morimura uploading herself into past child Morimura. Maybe that's what they mean by a loop. Maybe that's what a loop is! They're not actually looping the timeline, they're just uploading their consciousness into their past body and doing it again. Fucking... Hey, look, everybody, we're a Devolver Digital conference.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps. You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro.
That's...
Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
That...
Hey, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too.
I mean, otherwise, like, if you refer to her like she's a 40-year-old woman, it kind of defeats the purpose of dressing her up like an elementary schooler.
Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records.
Louis, thanks for joining us. I hope
into the young child.
I hope you get answers in your show.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. An
Okay!
experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
You just casually dropped a really big development, but okay.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself.
Hold on. Okay, wait. So now, here's the floating plot points we have to deal with. Okay? Things that can happen in this timeline. Time travel, memory loss, body swapping, clones. All of them on the table at all times. Possibly alternate timelines rather than just a single flow of time that you're jumping back and forth between.
But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is, but you'll understand soon enough.
So if Iori Fuyusaka is Chihiro Morimura before the rewind? Then the Iori that we control is the original Morimura? And then she goes through and pilots the Sentinel. Everything goes to shit. And then she's like, all right, run it back. We gotta try again. But when she did that, she lost her Sentinel capability, which is why Morimura does not pilot a Sentinel.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe.
The UFO's
UFO's
mainframe.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind-hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project.
Oh!
It's like she's been influenced by 426.
What?
Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up.
I can't!
Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed.
I keep throwing out, like, fully formulated theories.
Now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude
And then
awakening.
having 80% of it smashed with a
First, you
casual
better catch me
line
up on
5
major
seconds later.
developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985.
Yeah, you know, just... You know?
That should
Just
do it for
down the street in
preparations.
1985.
Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
Yeah, but then the question we have to ask ourselves is, like, if it's Morimura the teacher, it's like, who the hell actually is that, actually? And who the fuck is Iori Fuyusaka?
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Alright.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. They've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins.
That sounds accurate.
I ran an experiment on my clone.
That sounds monstrous.
I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector
Oh,
0.
Fuyusaka's a clone.
She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone.
Fuyusaka is the clone that has compatibility.
Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
Okay. That actually answered a question. Okay. All right. I think there's a strong possibility that that means... Yeah, 1940s is Chihiro, like, that's who she was talking about. That's her clone that turned out to be incompatible.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more.
Oh.
This file looks like
Okay, there's more, everybody. There's more. Final.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either.
Shit.
The remaining Sentinels are infected. Look into us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Let's check the thought cloud.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected.
Oh, so that's how it
Miura has
ended.
been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters.
Should throw this out there. In any story where someone is a fierce supporter of something, they probably have ulterior motives, and they're probably not good.
The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he?
It could be so many different people. Because Iori, in the different bits that we've gotten from her, has connections with Sekigahara, with Juro, with Goto. It could be Amiguchi. Like, they've literally made her connect with every single main character. So it could be almost anyone. It narrows it down literally not at all.
There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Okay. Let's read Goto's log that Goto didn't record.
Renya Gouto speaking.
God damn it.
Did you confirm receipt of payment?
I knew it had to be adult someone.
To the details.
Jesus Christ.
I want her dead. executor. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now.
He's talking to Sekigahara.
Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded.
It's Sekigahara.
But it's clear enough what they're talking about.
Sekigahara's story
That was an
starts...
assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
Sekigahara's prologue starts with him in an alley with a gun and Morimura on the ground dead. And a note saying, "Kill Morimura." Which is... Oh, wow. We don't get to continue with him until we have the other 12... Okay. So literally, he's Endgame. Unlock condition, all other characters over 80% story progress. Literally just shut up. We don't get that for a while.